Ready?
DK, how do you wear? DK, woo!
What if Deku had a 1-inch quirk? Okay, so as I said prior on my community post, which I know most of you haven't seen it, is that I'm gonna be doing two types of what ifs, right? I'm gonna do two types of sub series, or this is the sub series. This is gonna be the one shot, right? Where it's me doing how I've been doing videos, but instead of breaking them up into parts and trying to come up with a really long, convoluted story, I am just going to go make one big video, make it and do like that, so I can keep releasing content without keeping y'all waiting, so like y'all actually have something to watch. All right, cool, you got this, and then when I'm done making the movie, I bring the movie out. That's pretty much it. So guys, give me some ideas. Good one shot ideas would be stuff of the magnitude of something that could, like, for example, I don't know, what if Deku had a bubbles quirk, right? Something that's like a unique idea, but it's not making him OP. Because like if Deku had the speed force, for example, there's only two ways I could do that. I can make it where he learned how to use it, or I can make it to where he already knows how to use most of it and he just one-shots everybody. That's going to be like a 10-minute video, bro, because it's not going to really be much story. But for example, how I'm doing this, what if Deku had like a 1-inch story, 1-inch quirk. That is a nice story that has enough context and enough stuff I can build upon to where I'm able to deliver a relatively solid story. So let's get into it. So Deku's 4 gets his quirk. We're gonna do this nice and simple. Speed through the unnecessary parts, all right, besides when we're talking about the trainer. So Deku's 4 realizes he's got a quirk. He's able to move objects 1 inch. Then some time passes, he realizes that he's able to move himself 1 inch, right? So he's like, damn, this quirk's bad, right? He gets a little bit of a buffoonery, got to deal with Bakugo and all that normal shit, all right? He got to deal with all that, right? Mad as hell, okay? Like, damn, I can't believe I got to deal with this shit, right? And I'm gonna say bro's about 6, right? And he's thinking hard because he's like, damn, I can't believe this quirk, is like this. Like, I got a quirk, but like, this is all I can do. And I'm gonna say bro is just playing around, bro. Like, all right, he starts like walking and saying, all right, but I can only move one thing 1 inch. And he keeps trying to like move himself, but then he realizes he's like really tired. He's like, why am I tired? And then he thinks about it. He does like that Deku-like thing where he's just like, huh. And then he starts rumbling, but he's by himself. Like, he's at a park or like some type of grassy field, just a random anime grassy field. Just like imagine that, right? And he's thinking like, wait, Kanchan's quirk works where he's able to produce illusions with his nitroglycerin. But then he thinks about it, but his body's got to be durable enough to handle it. But if he controls the output, and he starts rambling on, right? Going heavy with it, okay? So he's starting to think that like all he's doing, or he makes up some type of theory, which isn't the case, but it's close enough, right? He's kind of like, all right, so all I'm really doing is I'm microly like accelerating myself or like an item, right? And so he's like, damn, okay. So what he eventually does is he spends the next 2 years, right, while still dealing with some of the torment and bullying. And I'm not gonna say he has character yet because he's only 8, and it's also Deku we're talking about. So I'm not gonna say he's big boy Deku right now, right? So what I'm gonna say is that he just spends those majority of those 2 years running, right? Because he's like, all right, what if I build up my stamina? Because if I build up my stamina, I'll be able to do it. He even begs his mom to like, let him do some basic form of martial arts class, and because he realizes like, all right, I'm not gonna be able to do what everyone else is able to do, right? So he starts doing that. He's training. He's trying to see if he bears any fruits. He's got a good, overall, he catches on quick. your boy's always meant to be smart. Even the creator said this, like that was always the idea. So we're always going to use that idea when it's relevant. So Deku realizes like, all right, okay, so this is working. And so he's like training, but he's using it like he used One for All in the original canon. He's using it for like a punch to make his punch slightly harder, or he's using it for a kick to make his kick slightly harder, or if he's using a weapon, he uses it for the weapon to move slightly faster. And so he's doing this, and he's like always wondering like if there's more of an efficient way. And I'll say he's not. I'm not gonna say he's like the best, but I'm gonna say he's like at the lower tier, right? Where people are always giving him shit, right? Then we got someone that comes in and he rolls up, and we can say he's like the dojo slayer, sort of speaks. So he comes through, and basically all the people that have been bullying Deku, we'll say this was in the 2 years, all the people that were bullying Deku were kind of like giving him crap for having such a weak quirk and still wanting to try to be like, I'm a hero and all that type of stuff. They also have enhancement quirks too, so it's kind of like playing on the notion of like people that have the enhancement quirk are like kind of stupid. This dojo slayer sort of guy just comes through, and like he's not important to the story like long term. So he comes through and he like just basically milli-whops everyone, right? And Deku's literally the last one up. And so Deku's like, you get away from them. If you don't, I'll hurt you. And the dude just laughs maniacally, right? And then just proceeds to bro's 8, right? Bro gets hit with that yam to the solar plexus, right? He go to sleep, right? Deku gets up, tries that again. And so everyone's just watching Deku get absolutely smacked around. No restraint, unhappiness, all this type of stuff, right? Deku's just getting hit with meat. And the dojo slayer eventually gets tired and just says, you know what? Goodbye, bro. He teleports, bro, and just starts hitting Deku with like a barrage of different combos and combinations. And Deku just stands back up. I'm going to become a hero. No matter what, you're not gonna stop me. And I can't compare to All Might like this. If I can't even protect these people behind me, what right do I got saying I'm gonna be a hero? And so Deku, surprisingly, does something subconsciously and puts everything he's got all into like this one punch, and no pun intended, he calls it the 1-inch punch. It's kind of like a pseudo like that's how bad it is. A pseudo version of All Might smash, right? So he punches and boom, like a massive shockwave happens, right? Not massive, but like in like this, like imagine like any type of dojo setting. It's like a lot of pressure in that area. And the dude that was teleporting got kind of, he was like, oh shit. He was like, okay, I'll come back. It's okay. He played it off like it didn't hurt, all right? He's like, okay, kid, you're pretty good. He winds that leg back up and just kicks Deku across the dojo, right? And he's like, all right, kid. I'll meet you again. Mr. I want to be a hero when I grow up. And then bro just teleports out. We can say a few days passes, the police reports, all that type of stuff. You know, Deku's mom upset. You know, oh no, my baby, this and that, all that good jazz, right? And so the people from the dojo, you know, they come through, they say them sorry, like, you know, hey, dang, we didn't know you was him like that, bro. And he's like, damn, what was that punch you did? And the Deku's like, I don't know. It just seems like my body kind of moved by itself. I just can't really explain it. And everyone's kind of confused and be like, wait, I thought you didn't have an enhancement quirk. And he's like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, I just put all until I had into the punch or something, you know, around that effect, right? Because I'm not trying to explain it too much for what's going to come up next. So we could say well, I'll about to say 10 years passed, but we'd be skipping over a lot of content right there. I'll say he's 8 right now, relatively speaking, or within that range line, or we can even say he's a little bit younger. It don't really matter. We'll say he's about 9, so an unspecified amount of time has passed, because I did say that happened within the 2 years. His training's a little more proficient, things are going a little bit better. We'll say he's got a better overall physique, okay? Nothing crazy because he's 9, but I guess he's an anime 9-year-old, so take that how you will. And your boy's doing pretty fair for himself, you know. His school work is pretty alright, everything's like good, you know. He's in class, chilling. Bakugo still gives him crap, but the people actually told him, like at the dojo, they're like, you know what would be real crazy? It's like, you know how you say you're gonna become a hero, right? And Deku was like, yeah. He's like, think about it, bro. What if you pretended like your quirk is still trash? Because like everyone believes he's like low-key hiding his power, right? Even when he tells them he's not. But they think like he's holding back to spare them or something, right? It's like some king from One Piece, if you watch that, because I haven't seen it, but I know about that. Or like Hercule. They all think he's like hiding back his secret power. They say, what if you keep hiding, hiding your secret powers like you've been doing, and then reveal it in like some fancy display? Because if Bakugo is as egotistical as you make him out to be, think about it. If you just wait and endure all his bullying and all that type of stuff, right? And then at a random moment, you reveal your max power. Think about what that would do to his ego. You would humble that man because he'll constantly think about how he was better than you. So basically, what's happening here is, if you remember from season 1, how like Bakugo was like, you was holding back on me this whole time, and you was just probably laughing behind my back, thinking I was a fool or something. We're doing that, but like making for a different reason, right? Because one, Deku isn't holding back, but it's gonna make sense later for when he is holding back, okay? So what ended up happening is Deku's like, all right, whatever, guys. So they said, wait a minute, hey, isn't your birthday coming up soon? And Deku's like, wait, how do you know about that? Haha! They all grab around him, and a lot of these people are a lot older than Deku, okay? So they're like, haha, so it is. And a lot of these dudes, like, they're simple muscle head kind of like individuals. Some of them are 13, some of them are a little bit older, but like they're not like inherently super duper mature or anything like that, okay? So it's like nothing crazy. Like, this isn't like no pristine dojo or anything, because Deku's kind of like a middle class citizen from what I recall from the original canon. So it's like, he's not getting trained by no pro hero, but he's also not getting trained by like the scrubby of the scrubs. You know what I mean? So they're like, all right, hey, we'll go out. Treats on me. And the person that said this was the son of the dojo owner, or like something. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say he's just a random person. And so what ended up happening, right, is they go out or whatever, and the sensei tags along to make sure they don't do nothing stupid. Or I'll say he was going to tag along, but he said, you know what, gotta let the kids breathe every now and again. And then the sensei says, well, I wasn't conscious for when it happened, so I'm gonna have to believe my students and believe they were telling me the truth. But it seems like you defended the dojo's honor in the time that I got knocked out. Like, basically, bro just kind of got one shot in on the low, and it wasn't even for lack of him being skilled. Bro just kind of like, he literally can teleport. Like, I don't know how you gonna beat that, because bro was moving diabolical, like devious, bro, dastardly deeds, bro. Like it was bad, okay? So with that being said, what's his face? The sensei say, you know what? Y'all go out, y'all have fun, go to an arcade or something, or whatever you kids like to do, right? And he say, you know what? It's all me. Just don't spend too much, all right? I'm not made of money. And all the kids laugh or whatever at him and say, okay, whatever. They all go out and like they're all happy, right? So they're all out and about, and one of them try to get alcohol or something, right? Cause like, come on, you know, somebody's gonna try it. It's always that one person in the friends group, right? So they do that, and when your boy Deku, hold up, I'm like multitasking. When your boy Deku gets, they're chilling out, they're having fun, nothing too crazy, right? They get out, and the cloud isn't, fully out. It's like it's kind of sunny, partly sunny, and Deku takes a note to this. He's like, huh. It's kind of like my quirk, how it just is one. It only can be in one spot at a time, or whatever. And his Deku just, ponders that. And he's almost, making a connection there. Okay, and then one of the, people from the dojo is just like, yo, Deku. And he's like, huh? What? Isn't that the guy? What do he call himself? Yeah, the dojo slayer. And everyone stops, huh? Like it's all happening, right? And bro just see bro looking at these niggas, bro. Like he turns around and is like, oh, hey, didn't I say I was gonna get my run back? That punch you hit me with did hurt. I had to open up my defense a little bit, buffing up my defense a little bit, because like having a kid do something like that to me does hurt my feelings a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm also going to say within that, like, this time period of that happening and this happening, I'm also going to say that Deku's personality has changed a bit because of all the people he's been around. And like a lot of these people are like very built physique wise. They carry themselves a certain way. So I feel like a lot of like, even though Deku isn't really that bad of a person, like, because a lot of people complain about him crying and stuff, and I mean, like, if you go from zero to hero and you're doing the stuff that you were told 99% of your life you couldn't do, I think you're gonna be some type of way. Plus, he was raised by a single mother, right? So, like, can you really blame him? But I'm gonna say with all these other dudes in the background, also the sensei, I'm gonna say with them having some type of structure, I can confidently say that I think Deku would have a little more of just like a him energy, but not like on a capital him, just like a lowercase him energy, where it's like, he's big Deku, but like he's little Deku right now, but he's big Deku. All right, so I feel like it'd be something like that. You feel me? So with that being said, Deku's like, shit, here we go again, right? And everyone tries, and once again these people are like relevant individuals, but I don't see them doing anything important, plus it's a one shot anyways. So I kind of see them like, they get ready, everyone takes their battle stance, and then the bro looks around and says, where's the sensei at? And he's like, he's not here with us. What do you want, villain? Or like, not like literally calling him a villain, but like since he's like the villain to their story. And he's like, oh man. He teleports behind them like he's in the center of the group. He said, yeah, y'all just rookies with it. And as he says that, he looks down and looks at Deku, but Deku turned around and seen that. And like Deku was just like watching it, and like everyone took a stance like once they backed up. They were screaming to Deku like, hey bro, back up bro, like you don't want to get him near you or whatever. And Deku was like, he goes in for a kick, right? He goes in for a kick, the kick's blocked, and then the dude teleports again. And he teleports, and then he screams some dude's name, Raichi or something. I don't know, I'm making up names now. It's not gonna be relevant, but just like to give you more of a visualization. He's like, Raichi, he'll behind you. And then like he'll say like do a backhanded or like do some type of move, right? And Raichi, believing in Deku, just does it, and bro blocks. Like the dojo slayer just blocks it. He's like, wait a minute. And he looks at like Deku like, what? Did that kid know where I was gonna go? He says, very well, pooh, and then pounces, right? And then he pounces and like heads straight to Deku, says, all right, let me take care of you first. It seems like you're gonna be a problem. And then I'll say like 2 people out of the group, I don't unspecified number, right? I say about 2 people in the group get like not one-shotted, but like heavily damaged, right? Boom, boom, boom. And everyone realizes something. Deku, They all look at him. Stop holding back. He's holding back. So he's getting pressed for something he's not doing, bro. Stop holding back. We need you to go all out. And then like another person's like, wait. And Will can say he's like the nerd in the group or something, right? He's like, wait, I think Deku might have a strategy on how to beat him. He's always writing those notes and stuff about our quirks and stuff. And then they all like make a connection. It's like, all right, Deku, do you think you could form a plan to allow you to beat him? And Deku's like, possibly. I have a couple. I'll say he's a little nervous. I'm not gonna just give it to him like that, right? I'm gonna say he's a little bit nervous. He's a little bit hesitant. He's like, okay. I do have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I have an idea on how this quirk works, but I need more time to investigate. Like, you know, he's like, I need more data to confirm my assumptions. And then they said, all right, and insert however many people would be here, because it's like a full dojo of people. Like, it's a relatively good size, right? So they're all like, all right, bet. So they all like arm up in front of Deku, bro. And it's like a little gang in front of Deku, bro. Damn near a line up, right? And then they all get like in a 360 perimeter. It's like, Deku, we're putting our lives in your hand. And bro, and I'm going to say they don't say that yet, right? I'm going to say like one of them gets like, decimated, bro. Like just kicked onto like the pavement, bro. Face mangled, right, bro? Teeth knocked out, like it was one of those, like, ooh, ooh, like kind of like that. You feel me? So with that being said, they like, great heavens. They said, yeah, hey, Deku, we putting our lives in your hand, big dog. Come up with a game plan, whoop this dude, right? So as this is happening, right, people are like watching. I'm gonna say it's like evening-ish, about to get dark, maybe. I'm gonna say it's somewhere around there. So like people are out, but people aren't like out and about like it's early morning, because they did get finished with school, then they also got finished with training, and then they also went out. So we can say it's around like that 6-8, so it's getting close to being dark, but it's not dark just yet. Okay, so they fighting, right? And people are just, the numbers are dwindling, right, bro? Meek. And then they all like keep changing the formation as Deku's moving with them, and like he's got like one of the stronger people like watching him, right? And so what ended up happening, right, is everyone just starts getting like eliminated, bro, like a search and destroy, right? Just meek. They're putting up their own fair fight or whatever, but bro's just like, nah, bro. Scissor kick, meek. He just hits someone like that, mean, just like meek. Bro gets knocked out, right, bro? The other dude just solar plex him, jumps up, teleports. Nothing, teleports, hits him in the back of the head, kicks him in the face, bro. Meek. It's just on some like this shit, bro. Just meek. But like back and forth, though. Meek it. And then teleport behind him, bro. And bro just having a grand old time, bro. He not even really losing much stamina for it. He just kind of big dick in it, right? So he just meek sleep, my boy. Goodbye. See you later. Like, bro, it's really sad out here, bro. And this is happening relatively fast. Like, bro is taking his time, but he's also not. Like, he's not holding back, if you know what I mean. But he's just not going full power, if that makes any sense. So we eventually get down to like the last 3 people, including the person that's really watching Deku, right? They like, everyone else is kind of out on the ground leaking, bro, crying, bro, needing to get res, bro. They need a revive ASAP, bro. Please help me, okay? And so that's not happening, bro, while they're getting squad wiped, bro. It's not a good look for them, okay? So what ended up happening is Deku is like, damn, okay. He's just sitting there mumbling to himself while thinking, but like he's like in full focus, full survival mode. And so the last 2 people just say, fuck it, bro, and they start running at bro and start hitting this nigga with some team combos, bro. Meek. They was hitting this like they was practicing this shit in the lab for real, bro. They say, yeah, okay, yep, plus on block, come here, give me that. Like, bro, it was smooth for real, right? They actually started getting some good licks in on the low, bro. And we'll say that quirk kind of helped them out a little bit, right? They was putting a little beats in, bro. One dude made like some wood or whatever, made some bow staff for one, bro, and they made like another type of weapon for bro. We could say a katana, I guess, because like I can't think of another weapon on the fly like that. So they start actually kind of putting the beats on bro for a little second there. Bro said, oh hell no, bro, I'm not getting beat by these low ranks, bro. And just started dogging on him, bro. And bro said, nah, enough, bro, enough playing around, bro. He said, he teleported at one, bro, grab arm, bro. He grabs bro like this, brings the leg all the way up and just bro, saliva going everywhere, big pain for real, bro. And then he just kicks bro up in the air. He said, no, I'm not done yet. He grabbed the dude, right, threw him, teleported in front of bro, snapped bro's leg, bro, clean half, just bro said, and then just started meeking on bro. And then bro thought he could counter for real. Nope. Bro said teleport. And then the dude he threw meek right on his schnoggin, right, for real. And bro kind of got mad because he's like, damn, I can't believe I got pieced up like that, bro. So he was like, oh no, y'all done for, bro. There's only been 3 dojos I killed, bro. The others I just slayed, but now I'm killing this one. He said, and he looked at Deku. What you looking at, little nigga? And so the ass whooping that Deku was about to receive was biblical, okay? Because Deku was like, fuck me. And he just gets hit with like the meanest Superman punch, bro. Just, and like as it's happening, bro's micro teleporting, right? So it's like, meek. And he just, pow. Laid out, bro. We even say they in like a grassy field or whatever, right? Like as the fight carried on or whatever, right? And then you just see the scene pan, bro. Body. Grassy field. The most recent of this ass whooping, right? And Deku was on the ground. How did he do so much damage in one move? In one shot, I got one-shotted. Oh, Deku feeling himself a little bit, but like not in a good way, because he's like, damn, where'd my body go, bro? I feel it at every inch of my body. It's like it's all over. And then as he's like saying this, he's trying to not lose consciousness or whatever. And he looks up and he looks at the sun and says, damn, the sun, look at it, just like my quirk. Only able, and it's like always kind of bothering him how his quirk has such minor uses, you know what I mean? And he's just like, look at it, as he's like fading around in and out of consciousness or whatever, right? As he like sees the clouds separate and he sees like the sun cover the whole environment, and Deku's like, yeah, just like my quirk. And then he starts thinking about what he was thinking about earlier. Then he also is thinking about how he feels the pain on every inch of his body. And then he just starts thinking, and like he starts like literally having multiple flashbacks in one moment, right? Where like when you punch, for those that don't know, like for example, if you're trying to throw like a punch of some kind, when you're doing it, you don't just like throw the punch willy-nilly, right? You gotta have a stance, and you also gotta put your hips into it. But so for that example, right, he's thinking about that. He's also thinking about the way you stand, the way you generate all the motion and all the force, and he's thinking about all of this, right? So he even remembers the time he was playing a game where you had to like press multiple keys at once and do multiple actions at once, and he's just thinking about all this and stuff. It's like, yeah. And then like it starts happening more and more fast paced, like the thoughts start repeating, bro, where he's like, yeah, inch, quirk, all over my body. And then he's like, wait, and he has like this whole like revolution where he's like, I could move things by 1 inch, but nothing said I couldn't move multiple things by 1 inch. And then like he has like this outer body mind kind of like experience. We also don't know if it's because he's like possibly on the verge of death, Okay, so as Deku's thinking about it, right? He's like, wait, instead of thinking as my quirk as a part, right, of like move one thing at a time, what if I move multiple things at a time and things around me? Like if I'm going to throw a punch, move my whole arm, move multiple small bits of my arm to make the punch move even faster, move the air that's surrounding around my fist out of the way so I have less friction. And then like he's thinking of all this stuff, so he's able to increase the attack force, also get rid of the, you know, backlash, and he's just thinking about all of this stuff, right? And it's all hitting him in like this beautiful, magnificent animation like scene where it's just like, it's like he's like having like this super in and out of body experience. Okay, and Deku gets up, bro. Like he didn't just get hit with that life injured 3000. Okay, his whole mood, attitude, and everything changes, bro. His hair a little long, bro. He hit the hell, bro. He slicked that back. He was using the blood, bro. He was using the blood, bro, to slick that shit back, bro. Swear you seen a little red tint, bro, in his hair, bro. He slicked that shit back with his swift, bro. And a couple of these, I'm gonna even say a couple of these, bro, like got seriously injured. So Deku thinking a lot of these dudes dead. And we're gonna say they all have like different accessories. So one dude got like an arm, like a fingerless glove. Another dude got like a wristband. Another dude got like a necklace. And like Deku just starts putting this on, and the dude was just watching this, clapping like, okay, come on, bro. He's not even really being cocky. He's just a little upset. He got pieced up early, so he gotta kind of kill him. There can't be no witnesses, right? And Deku asked him, so how many dojos? Like his whole persona changed, bro. Bro's actually a little taken aback by it, right? Because he's like, why he moving like he's him? What's going on? Only I can move like him. It's only cool when I do it, right? And Deku's like, so how many dojos have you conquered? And bro says a number. We could say 3,000. I mean, not 3,000, 369. Nope, for like no reason at all. That's literally just the number that came to mind. And Deku's like, how many dojos have you had to kill? And he says, out of that, 3. And he's like, okay. And how many dojos were you unsuccessful in claiming? And bro's like, since y'all gonna die, I guess I can tell you. 3. The master was too strong, or they had some type of student, whatever the case was. And bro's age is really confusing because it's like you don't know if he's older than you or younger than you, right? And Deku's like, okay. As he like the blood starts to like run down his face a little bit, and like he kind of like just smears it, but like it's like weirdly, it looks cool and it doesn't at the same time, but he kind of just smears that bitch in a certain way, and it's almost like it's like a tattoo damn near. And Deku says, okay, I'll be the 4th then. Okay, then we'll be the 4th. And everyone that's conscious, which most people are, especially the people that got their ass whoops first, they were like, damn, bro, like even took a pose on some Vegeta shit. He said, I guess I'll be the 4th. I guess we'll be the 4th, right? With, you know, everyone's gear in hand. Like, they didn't even have none like super special. Like, they just came out of training, bro. Went straight to go play, right? So Deku's like, I guess we'll be the 4th. And bro got mad. I mean, he was fuming. He said, are you stupid or are you dumb? Bro teleported right in bro's face. I said, he looking down at bro like this, bro. I'm gonna need you to repeat that. Deku looking at bro like, oh, you didn't hear me? And bro just he said, as Deku just does like the slowest punch known to mankind, and bro's like, man, this kid don't get this weak. Pow, pow. Deku just as he's walking, cold as hell, bro. A good little gust of wind, just 1. He said, yeah, I said I'll be the 4th, And then Deku jumps up, bro. Does like a really fast spin, bro. It looks like mad fast. You almost damn near thought he like teleported or something, bro. And just kicks, bro. Boom, pow, pow, pow. Bro got on his back. He was, his back was bro. Have you ever got slapped in the back, right? That's how that shit felt, right? Bro was on the pain. He was on the ground. It was not good, okay? It was struggle-los, all right? He was like, oh, great heavens. Oh, nah, bro gotta go. And then bro ran up, teleport him. Deku said, weave. Bro wasn't touching Deku no more, bro. This isn't Deku. This is Himku, bro. Like he wasn't getting touched, bro. So bro just said, I swear to God, bro, you could literally hear the Ultra Instinct music in the background, bro. Just dun, 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 dun. And everyone got up, bro. They said, huh? They said, fuck even the nigga that got his leg broke, bro, he stood on the leg that was broken and said, nah, bro, what's going on? Why he moving like that, right? And like they knew, because they were like, oh yeah, bro, just stop holding back, right? they were so confused, right? Bro just said, let me see. And he started talking trash too, bro, because he was mad, bro. Because he just became a new person, bro. As I said, he's not Deku, he's Himku now, right? And so he just said, weave. He said, bro, right kick, axe kick, 3 punches, up, teleport behind me. He said, what the? And Deku just grabs bro arm, twists slightly, bro, and then you would see, like, if it was animated, you would see like multiple arrows to know which way. And like Deku's like realized, bro, he's just and bro's just spinning in the air. What the hell? Pow! And like he hits the ground so hard, right? He hits the ground so hard that it creates like a dent, but he then proceeds to start spinning away. And he's like, huh? He's lost, bro. He trying to regain consciousness damn near, but he's not knocked out yet, bro, because he still got endurance, all right? So whoa, what was that? And Deku, since it would be a story, I'd say there would be some like micro expression. If you ever seen Hunter x Hunter, and like that one dude that narrates, right, where it's like the king felt fear for the first time, like imagine like that voice as I'm saying this, because that's how it would be narrated. Deku did now realize that his quirk has many uses more than what he was thinking. Instead of trying to move one part of his body at a time, what if he moved multiple things at one time? And then it would have like imagery, right, of like somebody throwing a punch and him moving multiple inches of like different parts of his body to create like a super punch. But that's a quick little jab, right? But he can also move those inches. Then he can also move the inches that create, turbulence, or like when you punch the recoil, he could like negate that damn near. He could also, follow me here, kiddies, he can also do that for the whole entire body motion when he's like fully putting himself into the punch, so every part of his body is moving accordingly to create literally as minimum as minimizing the force that's put on him and strain, while maximizing, if not double or tripling, the input of anything, right? And there's technically no limit on how many times he can do this, and he realizes that it's stamina based, so as long as he keeps his stamina up high, he can do this as much as he wants. Plus it's only moving by 1 inch. How much stamina does that really take, right? So if Deku's got a good amount of stamina and he's doing this, he could theoretically be unable to, really, I mean, he's God. Not really, but like I kind of lost what I was saying to build up. But basically, think about it. If you're fighting someone that could punch twice as hard as normal with damn near no drawbacks, and he also can reduce the force of what you're punching at, reduce the speed at what you're punching at, because he can move objects. Why not move the air that's surrounding? Why not change the way your shoe is moving, your clothing, the blood? Even 1 inch doesn't make a difference. But multiple 1 inches, that's a different story. Let's commence with the fight. So Deku's just kind of like walking, bro, cracking his hands, bro, and everything. He was like, yeah, what's wrong, bro? You don't like being on the ground? Bro gets mad. He's like, oh, hell no. You not about to talk to me like that, kid. And bro just like pounces. He said, please. And bro was like, he got hit with like, you know, he just says stare. But like we could say this 1 inch stare, but just stare. And he just like moves all like the surrounding air. Okay, y'all get the point of it's 1 inch, alright? But so he just moves that shit, bro. And bro just gets like salted. And Deku just and just charge up a powerful kick, bro. He's pow, sniper, machine gun, pow, boom. Bro's getting mad. He said, nah, bro, you gonna have to catch me, bro. He said, he started teleporting, like micro teleporting, so he's damn near flying in the air. He said, yeah, I bet you can't get up here. And Deku said, watch me. And I shit you not, this would be like the coldest shit you would ever see in your fucking life, okay? Bro didn't even, because bro could have just jumped up to bro and looked at him, right? Nah, he said, nah, this is that him movement in motion, bro. He started walking up, bro. Just inch by inch, bro. And just started walking. And just got to eye level with bro in the clouds damn near. Like he high, but like we'll say 40 feet off the ground, right? And he's just looking at bro. While bro is constantly like teleporting, so like you can see him like jittering a little bit, so it's just like zzz, zzz, zzz. And he's like what are you? And Deku takes a sense of what's wrong. You wanted to fight in the air, didn't you? And then they start fighting in the air, bro. And it's just every time the dojo slayer, every time bro try to land a hit on Deku either blocks it, parries it, or just weaves it, bro. And even when he does land a solid hit, he feels like it just didn't do damage, bro, or he's off by a little bit, bro. And he's just he just started trying to do something. Deku's just knowing every move he's about to make, bro. And Deku just turns around, bro. He just hits him with like this slow looking thing, bro, and just pow. Deku just pew 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 pew, pow, pow. He hit him with a similar combo that he hit the, like, you know, sensei with, right? Then he starts dismantling him, bro, right? Meek. Every hit and combo he got hit with, bro, is the same shit that bro just hit them with, like all his friends and shit, right? And after he done, bro staggered. He, what's going on? He said, oh no. He grabbed him by the face. He said, I'm not done yet. And he's just like, spins, bro. And as he's spinning, he combos. And all of this is happening like at mad speeds, right? Not like flash level speed, but like mad speed for like my hero type beat, okay? So bro just get hit with that. He said, yeah, I'm not done. And when bro finished spinning, he stood up properly. He's go. That's how fast it was on some shit, right? A little delay after. Bro, he said, oh yeah, that was payback for what you did to my dojo. The first time. Let's go for the second time. And an hour later. That's how bad that ass whooping was, right? An hour later, you just see Deku just hit him with a nice little kick. Oh, I'm dead. You see Deku hit him with a nice little kick and bro gets sent flying. He gets the least damaged person, right? And it don't have to be an hour later, but an hour later sounds cool. So like, let's not mess up the power skill. So he gets the least damaged person, tells them to call 911 or whatever. And Deku said, yeah, I'm out, right? And he grabs like the people with like broken arms or like messed up faces or whatever and like speeds off to a hospital, right, bro? Bro's technically flying. I'm not gonna hold you. He's just you just see like that's pretty much Deku right now, right? He's damn near flying, bro. And they just like, what the fuck is this kid? I thought he only had the quirk. Like everyone's like, wait, what? And like they get there pretty fast, right? I'm not gonna say his speed is gonna be like broken on that point, but they get fast, okay? They all in like a nursing room that isn't, you know, occupied. Deku, as like the police arrive at the scene or whatever, Deku even told them it'd be like a flashback. don't tell him I was here. Tell him I went home or like I wasn't involved, blah, blah, blah. I don't want no one to know about this. And then they all like go along with it because they still think bro was hiding all this power or something. And then like, yeah. So what ended up happening is they did that. The cops came. Deku was in the air looking down to make sure everything was good. And bro went straight home, bro. He hopped in. I want to say he even hopped in the shower, but his mom was like, "Hey, you okay, honey?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." Bro had to like zoom, bro. And he grabbed his food that a mom made or something. Let's eat good, right? And bro went into his room and passed the fuck out. Bro was exhausted, all right? Because he was using his quirk in ways he'd never trained before, okay? That's one. Two, he spent a lot of that time just beating on bro, 30 to an hour, somewhere around there. So he's exhausted because it does take stamina to do what he was doing. Plus, he flew to a hospital, moved to a hospital damn near, and he was just doing a lot of feats in a very short amount of time. So I'll say the ass whooping might have not been that long, but once again, an hour sounds cool, so we're gonna stay with that, but don't let that ruin the power scale. And Deku's tired, okay? He is tired. So he sleeps. He's slumped, right, bro? And Deku even say, you know, I'm gonna be asleep for a couple days. Like, he tried that, but like his mom was worried, and Deku just like, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. And so Deku gets his rest. Some time passes, but like I'm gonna say bro's hungry, so bro had to wake up and eat like a mad amount of food, right? Which Deku's mom isn't too surprised because of when he initially learned his quirk. So bro ate more than usual, right? An unspecified amount of time passes. I'll say bro goes to the dojo ready to train or whatever. The sensei says, "Damn, you're here." They might have did like a little like sparring session or whatever, and then they go to like the hospital or something, like, you know, nothing too crazy. And they all like all the, you know, dojo students, they all get on the ground and be like, we apologize for like, you know, bullying you. Like, we didn't know you was Himku, bro. We humbly apologize. Like we didn't know you moved like that, bro. And thank you, you know, like for sparing us. And Deku wanted to try to deny it, but like it was one of those anime moments where like he kind of like thought third person and shit. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just go with it. And he says, it's all good. Just don't let it happen again. And they're like, yeah. Thank you for saving our lives and all this type of stuff, right? So now that Deku realizes, he starts playing around with the other attributes that he can do, because like he can move the air around him, he can move multiple things at once, right? And as he thinks about it, he realizes like when he's moving just himself, it doesn't really take that much, you know, stamina per se, and it's really not too taxing on his body, right? And when he moves other items and stuff like that, he could do that for about, we could say that's about half the stamina or something. Since he's moving the item 1 inch or whatever, it's not as like, you know, taxing because it's just his body. Like, it's not him, if that makes any sense. So then he starts playing around with it. He even like, there's even like a mini montage of him trying different weapons, realizing most of these weapons don't work. But he also realizes like he keeps kind of holding his breath, so it's like reducing his oxygen. So then he goes up to his master, and we can say it's around summertime. And he even goes up to like, you know, his master, be like, hey bro, you know anybody that's like good with breathing techniques? You know anyone that's good with like breathing techniques or something? Because Deku, remember, like one of his first few lessons was like learning how to breathe properly and like how to inhale, exhale and stuff like that. And Deku starts, you know, showing bro a couple of his capabilities with his quirk. Like, he did hear about it, but like he kind of like knew Deku wasn't like Himku, but like he still was a little possible. But like, you know, like, so Deku starts showing this stuff off, and bro was like, damn. And Deku went on like, you know, to fully explain like how his quirk overall works with him. We can even say bro's at his house, like at the sensei's house or whatever. And Deku's just kind of like, yeah, so what you got any? He's like, I know someone, but I don't know if she'd be willing to train people. She seems to be a little, what's the word? Tough on her students. She's more of a tough love. I don't know if you'd even be able to survive her training. He's like, okay, cool. How long would I be needing to train? He's like, bro, you would have to go insert random place here for about 3 years. And Deku's like, oh, why? Because she don't like to do shit half-assed. This, and so Deku tells his mom. His mom tries to fight him on it. He basically makes some type of protagonist speak of like, hey, I'm trying to become a hero. Like, I could go become a villain. Like he wasn't even joking, bro. He was like, I can go become a villain right now if you want me to. Like, this is what I gotta do to elevate my powers, blah, blah, blah. She's like, okay. After some long, dragged out, unnecessary discussion, which she could just say, yeah, but then again, he's 9. I'll just say she ended up like giving in or whatever, right, bro? And Deku explains, like, he shows her his quirk or whatever and says, I'm a pretty strong kid overall. Such as insert Sensei's name here taught me well. Plus, I'll be with a really strong person. We can even say that she's like a low-key used to be a top hero or something, right? And she'll be able to teach him some new what's good. She'll be able to make sure he gets his education and all that other stuff, right? Or keep up with his studies. Even though this isn't Chi-Chi, but like still. We're also gonna say that this version of his mom is like relatively speaking active, because you know she don't want her son to outlive her, not really, but like in the sense of, right? And so Deku says, you better make sure you keep on training, you know, keep exercising now, because I don't want you to not be able to keep up when we go on our runs. And she said, oh, okay. And basically she kind of took it like a challenge, and she was like, okay, bet my boy. And so Deku basically sets out to go on this journey, and apparently, like, as he's walking, like Kunan comes out of like nowhere, and it's like a letter, and bro's about to hop on a plane, right? And it says, no, walk. Who said, excuse me? Then like another kunai, like 3 more kunais pulled out like the fucking ether, okay? He says, that's part of your training. Day 1 of your training begins now. Walk. And if you think about quitting or like if you die, don't even think about coming here or something like that, right? Deku's confused. And then bro just starts hoofing it, right, bro? And since he could like fly and also walk, he just starts practicing. First he starts off walking, right, halfway during the journey, right? Because I'll say he has like a generalization of where it's at, right? I'll say first he starts walking while controlling his breathing, and when he's able to consistently breathe and put in like an output of a certain amount of oxygen, I'll say that it allows him to like go further without as much delay, if that makes any sense, okay? So Deku does that, and he keeps moving. Then he picks it up, starts running, while still maintaining his breathing and like breathing in a certain way. And since he can also technically push the oxygen, expanding, like he could also do this with his internals too, right? So he starts like moving them, which took a little bit, but that's what he was walking for. Long story short, he's able to take in more oxygen and also exhale more carbon dioxide, so he's able to inhale and exhale faster, more effectively, and a whole bunch of broken shit, okay? So with that being said and that being point, I'm gonna say bro eventually gets to the point where he's able to like damn near like run jump, bro, where he's just like leap, leap, run, leap, 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 leap. Kind of feel what I'm saying? So after a while, bro just says, fuck it, bro. And then jumps up, starts the process all over again, but he starts walking. But he's in the air, so he's able to like cover a lot more distance. And then he eventually gets to the point where he's just damn near full on practically flying over to where she's at, right? And then he's like constantly focusing on his breathing, getting used to the air being in his eyes and a whole bunch of other stuff. I say he might not even need to do that, right? Which as he's thinking about it, as he's like doing it, and we can even say some time passes while he's like eating a whole bunch of food or whatever. And like some time passes, he eventually starts thinking to himself, if he gets some goggles, he's thinking about like outfits and stuff he could wear. If he could get some stuff, where it's aerodynamic, so where the less wind and pressure that's on him, the less he has to move. And if the less he have to move, the less stamina he'll have to utilize, and so forth and so forth. You see what I'm saying? So he's eventually trying to think of different ways, like where if he like had like a what you call it, like a mask of some sort, where it'll help him take in more oxygen and exhale, like what is it, an oxygen tank, and all of this stuff. So he's thinking about every bit of information while he's on making his journey. And I'm gonna say his journey might take like in total maybe a month, give or take. Maybe if he flew, it would probably take 2 weeks. Even though he could just fly there, but like that's beside the point. I mean, like in plane, I'm gonna say probably takes him a week if I'm being honest, because I'm thinking he would get there pretty fast. We can say it's like Japan to the US, but like he is kind of doing it on his own versus just getting flown out. So maybe it probably would take like a day or like 2 days at most. I don't know how long a flight is, so maybe an hour at 9 hours, something like that. So I could feel comfortable saying, once again, no research, no nothing, that it might take him about a week. Gotta get some food, gotta get some other stuff like that, because he's got to eat a good amount of calories just to be able to output. And he also got to give himself time to rest, because he got to sit there and do nothing but deep breathing to make sure that his body is has a lot more oxygen in it, and so forth and so forth. So he's already got like a good system going, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to say that he gets there and he's like, all right, what's going on? He also does have like a weird flashback randomly about like how his sensei told him like he, this was one of his like, partners once upon a time. Like they fought against like a couple of different heroes, and bro shows him a scar and like, yeah, it made his quirk like half effective, whatever his quirk is. It don't even really matter. And it made bro like, not as effective being a hero. So he stopped being a hero. And he says that was about 10-ish, 11-ish years ago. And Deku's like, huh. And he's going about his day, but like he always wanted to make a dojo, blah blah blah, train the youth, teacher-esque like vibes, okay? So he makes it to the area and he's like, where am I? Like, where do I even go? And then he sees a kunai, but like instead of being startled, he just like damn near telekinesis that bitch, like just not giving a shit, bro. And she says, meet her at insert place here, okay? So Deku pulls up and another kunai, or like a bigger, sharper object appears, and it says, you will fight my daughter. If you're able to beat my daughter, then I may consider you becoming my student. And bro says, damn, is this a video game with all these like cutscenes and all these like clues, bro? What's good? Doubt her daughter could even be that strong to begin with. And the daughter would probably be like okay, relatively speaking, because like bro's like 10 or 11, all right? I don't want none of y'all getting funny when I say this, but the daughter is a fairly cute, think of like a Chinese ninja-esque kind of like individual, where they got like that little skirt kind of like thing, but like it shows the legs or whatever. And she's got like a version of that, but like she's like 10 or 11. She comes through. She actually talks fairly normal, like no excessive high pitch or anything. She's like, so are you Izuku Midoriya? And Deku's kind of just like, yeah, that's me. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna be your opponent because my mom said if I beat you, I get candy. What if you lose? And like she has like this like dread on her face. I won't lose. I won't lose. And Deku says, are you sure? Because if I fight you at full power, he said, if I try to beat you, and Deku's thinking to himself, he's like, damn, I'm only at like half stamina. Because like bro just got there, okay? He was hoping he was gonna get a day of rest, but like he was like, oh, I'm kind of gassed. He's like, I'm almost gassed out, bro. Like, you sure you want to fight, kid? Like, bro, like. And he's like, kid, I'm probably older than you. And Deku's like, I'm this age. And she's like, huh, I told you I'm older than you. So that means if I beat you, and like they just start talking minor trash. And Deku's like, look, no offense to you, but like kind of had a good touch with death. So you could beat me in the physical, but I beat you in the mental and spiritual. And she's like, please, I fought, adults in one. Well, I fought I fought the dojo slayer. And she like kind of shivers. You fought him? And he was like, yeah. And then bro has a flashback to when like the bro said like there was like 3 people that like, 3 dojos that bro couldn't beat, bro. And he was like, oh, great heaven. Because bro said I had to have a flashback and a couple of encourage talks, bro, to beat bro. What's the mom like if bro couldn't beat? Nah, bro. Bro said, you know what? I'm thinking about turning around. Bro, like low key just turned around and said, nah, y'all got it, bro. Because if your mom that strong, bro, I'm not kunai out of the abyss, bro. He said, It said turn around, bro. She said you either fight my daughter or die. He said, damn, that's crazy. He said shit. She said nothing but a word, and then bro dashed off, bro. He said leaped up and said, I'm out, bro. It's not like she even hear it. And bro felt dread for the first time in his life, bro. The king knew fear for the first time in his life. Like it was one of those moments, okay? Bro just felt immense pressure. He said, oh, who is that? Oh, and the little girl started tearing up a little bit. She said, that's my mother. He said, oh. Bro had another flashback. He was like, wait, is she this strong? And he was thinking about the dojo master. He was like, bro, hold on. And he was talking about like, you can't show weakness, don't show weakness in front of her, bro, because if she do, she'll smell it out. And like, bro thought homie was being like a little bitch, bro, some happy wife, happy life. No, he thinks about it. He says, wait, bro said he's only at half his strength at all times. So that means bro had to be stronger than her. Oh, and then he has like another flashback within a flashback. A lot of flashbacks, but like bear with me, okay? And bro started thinking about it. He's like, wait, didn't like before bro got like he got 2 tapped, but we'll say he got 1 shotted because it sounds cooler. And bro was like, hold up, that's why he was like, if I was able to use all my powers, a guy like you would be no problem. And bro said, oh no, that means he's stronger than her. And then bro was like, oh, I'm not even close to being him-ku yet, bro. And bro got scared. He was damn near about to piss himself. And then she said, and then he heard a voice, bro, put chills down his spine when he heard it. So are you Izuku Midoriya? Bro just felt that. Oh, he felt like he damn near died a couple times. He said, damn, I gotta steel myself. Cause like, bro, he turned around, bro, and she was just in bro's face. But she kind of looked bad for her, bro. Like she got that MILF mom like look, bro. But like she in the same fit, but like she got titties and shit, right? And like ass, bro. So like, yeah. And so she just looking at bro like just. She even hit him with 1 ease, bro. he almost showed weakness, bro. But he said, yeah, bro. He said, well, what's good with you? He played it off, bro. He turned that light skin mode on with the swiftness, right? He's like, hey, what's good with you, sweetheart? Like, bro, mood changed, right? And she said, where do you think you're going? It almost looked like you were running away. He said, nah, I was just backing up to make sure there was no one to intervene, And bro was like his ass on. He knew, she probably knew, and she knew he was lying. He was like, nah, I was just surveying the area to get a good look around of the surroundings. You feel me? And bro was capping so hard, bro. I shit you not, bro. He was like, yeah, I was just looking around the surrounding, trying to make sure there was nobody that would intervene on this fight. And she's like, oh, as she pats bro on the back, each pat, bro think he about to die, but he not showing it, right? And she's like, oh, no need to worry, my boy. I made sure this area is locked off and secured. And Deku was like, oh, okay, cool. All right, well, if that's the case, then as Deku walks down, cause he can't run, cause he know he can run, he gonna start shaking a little. So he walks down, Sweating, bro. Home girl sweating too, but like she putting on a brave face her damn self. But the mom can kind of see through that, and she's like, "It's not weakness I smell." Deku got scared, but she just I hope like a massive wave of energy, bro. Just purple energy. Shoots right past Deku. He's like, I didn't even know she could do that. And then just smoke right next to the daughter, right? And she's like, what did I tell you about that? I hate weakness. And bro, she straight it up damn near went into zombie mode on some Uraraka type shit. Just and Deku's like, yeah, I thought she could. And so Deku walks up to her. It's all right, let's get this fight over with, bro. So she doesn't kill the lot of us, right? And Deku can't concentrate low key, right? Because like she's like just, you know, releasing her power. And so Deku's like, oh, would it be so? And he thought about it. He said, nah, don't talk too formal of her. Treat her like a young lady, but like don't be disrespectful. Basically, don't be like mom this like type beat, but also don't be like yo bitch. Like be in the middle, bro. Don't like you moving too funny, bro. If you do either one, because if you talk with too much respect, that means there's some fear. But if you talk with disrespect, she thinks you think she's like a free lick, like she's just a woman, so you gotta be careful. So she's like, yeah, could you turn off that basically be a man, could you know, turn off that killing intent or that power or whatever you call it? And she's like, she gets up in bro's face like at an instant. Deku internally is literally shitting himself internally, but like he not letting nothing out, bro. No, he's on that avatar beat, just oh really. Like, bro, that's exactly how bro is. So, Deku, and she's like, what's wrong? Do I scare you? And like, as she says, that's like a very imagery of demonic forces just like appear briefly, bro. And Deku's like, no, but you could be potentially upsetting your daughter here. She's not on the level as me and you. Deku's like literally clenching, bro. Damn near clenching at the thought of saying some nonsense like that, bro. But he said, fuck it, I move different, bro. He just had to get it right, bro, or not at all, right? and he's thinking in his head, I would love to be at home with my mommy right now. He never called her mommy in his life, bro. That's how you know he shook, bro. And she's like, that's a good enough reason. Very well then. And she just releases her killing intent, bro. And proceeds to, you know, back up a little bit and says, and like a chair manifests out of fucking thin air, and she just sits down and hits that like sexy like leg cross shit, bro. Just meek. She's like, very well. Yeah, the fight commences now. And Deku says, he teleports. He says, hey, big dog. Big dog, I'm not gonna hold you. Yo, mom is scary as hell. But like 100, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Yeah, this isn't personal. And just one shots her, bro. Just pow. And bro shows too much relief because, like, you know, he's scared, but like he can't show he's scared, right? So he just and then like he got calm himself, right? And she's like, very impressive. All right, I'll take you on as a disciple. Hey, bro said, all right, so for the next 3 years we're gonna be training. She said 3 years, more like 4, maybe 5. And as she gets like real close and like touching bro in his chest, I want to make sure I make a man out of you. Can't have no weak man around. I despise weak things. And Deku says, yeah, I regret my decisions. But it really won't matter for y'all because it's only gonna be like 2 seconds, if even that, because it's like a whole part. But from my POV, I have to now go make up whatever bro's quirk is to make him super strong, and then like after I do that, I gotta like combine that quirk and this lady's quirk to make girl's quirk, bro. Cause like yeah, I'll think about it passively, but I hope y'all liking it so far. I like the video and stuff. If y'all made it this far, I do appreciate the support, and I like to thank all y'all for y'all patience. The struggle But all right. So basically, we left off pretty much with bro starting his training, right? Okay. So the 3 years start, and I figured out like what the quirks is. I'm gonna just say it like this, right? Homegirl, you know, I gotta give these people a name, but like I'm gonna call her Mistress or like Domineer or Domineer. Yeah, I'm gonna call her Domineer, right? The mom that's training Deku, right, to make him Himothy, bro. Her name's gonna be Domineer, and then I guess the sensei is gonna be called Light. Light, I guess. I don't know what their daughter name is gonna be called. We could probably say it's gonna be like Light and Dark. Dark Light Dark Light Narc. I have no clue, bro. We just gonna call her like Light, bro. Like we gonna call her Angel, bro. Alright, like I didn't think about this beforehand. Like I could have thought about it, but I didn't. Anyways, enough of that. So Deku starts his training, right? And bro, like the first week or so, Deku kind of gets acclimated to bro, and he realized like she's really not like all bad. Like she's not that bad. And so he starts his training, and like she starts showing Deku all sorts of stuff, right? He starts learning proper ways of breathing, different ways to increase his senses, and just like overall like basic like higher forms of martial arts and stuff, and like not really like solely relying on his quirk type beat. And so he's pretty proficient with a lot of different things. She mainly helps him learn breathing techniques and like ways to like basically overall increase his like lung capacity, because like that's his only weakness, because like he doesn't inherently need to do like physical training if you think about it, because he can literally make him punch theoretically as hard as he wants to. He still has to do physical labor and like physical attributes just so his body is acclimated to like, you know, moving and flexing and like doing all these different postures and poses and stuff. But as I stated though, he doesn't need to. So bro is just becoming a beast, right? So he's just becoming a beast, right? So we gonna kind of fast forward because like most of the training isn't OD important. So we could say like a good year passed. Deku's a clean 10 or whatever, right? And you see his overall physique is looking pretty good. He's looking pretty sturdy. He actually decided to go ahead and grow his hair out, right? Because he's like, you know what? While I'm here, let me get right, bro. Let me do me. So he went ahead and grew his hair out, and like he actually tried to figure out what weapons would be the best weapons. Like throughout the year, he spent time training with swords and katanas and all sorts of other weapons. Yes, I'm being biased, but he settled on using a bow staff, but like he decided to use that because it's something theoretically he can make at any point in time. If there's a sturdy tree enough nearby, bro, he just and then like starts like condensing the air around it, like basically moving the air around. We know how the quirk works now. And he starts condensing all of that stuff and then just molds it accordingly, and he's able to make a bow staff the way he desires if he needs to. So he decides to do that to always have a weapon, but he knows how to use these other weapons and stuff, right? And plus he could theoretically hit someone with a bow staff as hard as he wants, because a lot of people are gonna have like really strong quirks and stuff like that. So it doesn't even matter, because it's not like a sword where if you cut someone's head off or a limb off, it's gonna be a problem. And he's gonna be more of a hero, but he's gonna kind of be more like a Endeavor type hero, where he's not inherently trying to preach, you know, peace and sunshine. And like he's not gonna be like a dick like Endeavor, but he's not over here singing like, you know, lollipops and rainbows type beat. You feel me? So now that we bypass this, let's go ahead and get to what happens. Like now we're just doing a bigger time skip where it's like we go over like the next 2 to 3 years. We'll probably round it up to 4 to go ahead and like in total years to make bro like about 13, 14, somewhere around there, right? Because that's when the canon originally started, so we can actually get on to like the canon stuff. So Deku actually befriends Angel, and they become pretty cool or whatever. And Deku even tells her, like, as they're like leaving and stuff, or like as he's like getting ready to leave, you know, he's like, hey, you should use your own power. We can say this is like a month prior, like, hey, like she's thinking about how cool Deku was and like how nice he was, because it's still Deku, he's just not a bitch, or he's not as, you know, crying and teary because he actually had something to work for versus just accepting it. So he's just kind of like, hey bro, it's your power, bro, use your power the way you want to use it. Like, don't be scared of, like, you know, not using the other half of your quirk, because for all you know, your quirk with the other quirk can become very strong. So basically it's like she got a darkness and light quirk without being the actual elements, but like the way the energy synergizes, you feel me? So she could gain energy from doing bad deeds, or she can gain energy from doing good deeds, but she just never really uses her other side, okay, or the other part of power. And it's kind of like a Todoroki situation. So Deku told her that or whatever, and then he ended up talking to Domineer, and they actually, before this ends, they end up having like this big scruffle, bro, like this big fight where, you know, they go crazy with it. And she's like, all right, let me see how good my training is. And Deku tells her, like, hey, I'm being 100 with you. If I fight you right now, bro, I'm gonna crush you. Like, you're not gonna be able to keep up with me and shit, right? And so she's like, huh, please, Domineer, you know, she talking, I'd be like, bro, come on, bro, don't think cause like I taught you everything you know, I didn't teach you everything I know. She's like talking heavy. Deku's like, all right, let's go. So they start duking it, bro. She actually like low-key just powers up, bro. She it like levitates a little bit too, bro. And she just and just pulls up. Me. Good hands. Just kick. Deku just weave. He's not even using his quirk kick. He says block, plus on block, and then starts hitting like this relentless assault of combos, right? He bam. He kicks the air, but it's like on some Smash All Might type beat, where it just creates like a massive amount of pressure, but she gets out of there, bro. She literally just flies around it, bro. She pulls up on Deku, bro, and she can't move. And he just and then jumps up and kicks. Oh great heavens! And Deku says, remember, you asked for this. He just cups his hands together, and then all you see is he basically does a Kamehameha, but not really. And it's just like this. He says air cannon, and then just like this massive amount of wave of air just pow. She gets flown back, and she wanted all her disciples to see this because she was like, you know, I'm still, you know, her, like, she just wanted to show her power or whatever, you know, despite some fear, right? And she on the ground, and Deku just like appears above her, bro, and says, yield. And she said, oh hell no, bro. She said, she like, you know, does like a weak little like blast of energy, bro, ki blast, bro. And Deku just like, it just doesn't even touch him, bro. It just like dissipates, bro. And Deku's like, in his head, he's like, whew, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm using a lot of energy because like she is very strong, and like Deku hasn't gotten accustomed to fighting at like 100%. Like he's not fully accustomed to the power. So during the actual seasons of the show, he's gonna get more accustomed to it, where he's able to do things on like a higher level, if that makes any sense, to where it's like easier. Right now, he just knows he's stronger than people, but he doesn't have like that refined control. Imagine like being kind of like Superman, or being like an All Might, but like you had the power, but you just got to the point where you're able to utilize all of it, but you're not used to controlling it. Okay, so Deku is kind of taxing himself, but like tired in the sense of, right? So they start going back at it, but she like starts transforming. And since her energy system is more based on like negative emotions and stuff like that, she kind of gets like more of a demonic-esque like appearance or whatever. And Deku thinks to himself like, hey, isn't that one person that helped Light back in the day to fight somebody or something. He couldn't just put his finger on it, but it was like one of these like forums he saw on the internet one time, bro. And so they go back to duking it, but like she's actually putting a fight. I kind of imagine like it looks like Asta's transformation from Black Clover, right? So they good hands commands, right? Boom, 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 and Deku's just like, all right, bro. He drops down to the ground because she like hit bro with a good combo, and she's like, all that talk for nothing. And Deku said, no, just hey. His hands start moving to the point where you don't see him. And as he's doing this, bro, he's breathing too, right? This is about to be on some second gear type beat, right? Bro, he just starts like increasing, because like he's always able to change stuff, right? So he starts increasing his like blood vessels a little bit, and like he's able to pump a good amount of blood, right? And all this does is just like a quick little boost. It's kind of like a Kaioken, where like he can't do this all the time or whatever, but like it's something that he pulls out every so often, but he wants to end the fight like quickly. That's kind of what he needs to do, right? And so what ends up happening is he just starts steaming, bro. It's almost like bro's cooking. He starts steaming, bro. And he says, remember. And like his face, it's like a weird, disgusting, just like, he smiles and says, remember, you asked for this. And then he just tips. He's on his tippy toes, bro, just jumping, jump. And then he fades out. And then he just fades right in front of her, and then says, don't bother, you've lost one. Deku's behind her. She punches the after image, punches the other thing. Deku's just like walking by, like all around her, bro, but like it's slow and fast at the same time. And then he just tips toes all the way, bro, and he goes right back to where he started and says, you lost. And he just and releases. And he also wears a gi. It's basically like a karate gi, but we can imagine like Goku's gi, but imagine in like white. So he even got the little like belt kind of hanging or whatever. So he looked kind of cold for real, okay? So he walks out and he's big chilling, bro. He even walks back in because it's like 3 days before he heads back home or whatever. So he doesn't miss like his school registration. There we go. And she's like, what? The fight isn't. And then you just see like this big amount of damage, bro. And it all happens almost like at the same time. So like she's shocked. So she gets shocked from all these impacts at once, bro. And you just see like this gush of blood, bro. She doesn't die because her energy levels are so high that her body is able to like recover, but she's still gonna be unconscious for a little bit. And then, but she actually powers through it because the emotions don't have to be from other people neither. It could be from herself too. She's angry, she's mad, she's feeling hate, bro. She powers through it, and then she just pulls up behind Deku and just says, I said we're not done. And like you could see her energy like amped up. She's even looking a little more buff, but like a female buff. And she's just like, I'm not done. Oh yeah. And then Deku just like, with the coldest line ever, bro. Not really, but he's like, hey, you remember when I one-shotted your daughter when we first met? And you said me personally, I wouldn't get one-shotted like that? As she's getting closer and closer, Deku says, me personally. And just pow, the exact same way, bro, on some Luffy versus that dude with the spring devil fruit, right? He just everyone is just like on some anime type beat, right? And Deku's just like and he just even does the little hair flick, bro, too, just and then he goes back in or whatever, and then 3 days pass later, and she says, that she even hits Deku with the, I'm gonna train, I'm gonna start using my quirks, blah blah blah, this and that, da 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 da, and I'm gonna become stronger than you. And I said, and Deku was like, you might, to be honest, because like your mom kind of strong and your old man, he pretty strong. She's like, what are you talking about? My dad's dead. And he looks over at the bomb and she just like shakes her head like, please no. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. And then Deku thinks basically he dips out. He says what's up. He talks to like some of the people that he was training with, like maybe like an old guy with a sword and like a scar on his face or something. He talked to them and he's like, all right, bro, I'll catch y'all, bro. Thanks for the training, bro. And if I ever if anyone ever needs to learn how to use a sword, bro, I'll make sure I taught them, or I'll make sure I teach them, because I learned from the best. He just, all these people he cool with. So Deku ended up getting ready to dip out and shit. And then homegirl hands him like this like pill, and it just helps overall with cultivation of like his chi and other attributes and stuff, right? He says, you might not want to take that. It's something you want to take like if you're in dire need of it, right? And especially be careful with that whole technique you tried to hit me with. And then there would be like a brief flashback to when he's just like smiling and he's just doing a little bounce. And he's like, nah, I think I'll be okay. I think there might be a way for me to basically keep his body younger for longer. And hey, I don't know science like that, so like, excuse me if I'm wrong, but like if it's aging, basically I'll just say he's able to like move the blood cells or whatever deals with aging. He's able to move something in his body that helps with preventing age, so he's able to extend his life expectancy a lot. And plus, he's able to almost get to the point where his body is damn near purified, right? What I mean is, like, when people fast, right, and you do a fast in earnest, your body is releasing all the toxins, right? So you're able to be a lot more healthier. So if Deku's always using a lot of stamina, a lot of calories, he's always in a fast state. So as long as Deku eats a healthier diet and then also exercise on top of that, and then also stays flexible, and also is making sure his blood and all that other stuff is getting circulated properly, I think bro can keep his life expectancy up. Now, I'm not saying the blood doping or whatever is going to be the best thing, but I feel like there's some type of countermeasure. I just don't have it all thought out. So I'm just going to say he can do something like that. And he also got another theory about being able to help other people speed up like their internal things by moving certain things around, but he's going to have to do some research on his way back. Plus, Domineering gave bro like a book overall, like the energy system, acupuncture, and all this other stuff. So even if everything I just said was wrong, I'll use fan fiction logic and a bit of reality and just say that chi energy moves around, makes people live longer. So Deku basically starts flying home, and unlike it was the last time, it's big easy too. Because like 3 days passed from when he fought what's-her-face, right? And he's got like different herbs, different medicines, and different like little stuff like that he keeps on his person. And he's flying back kind of like in a gi with like a decently sized backpack or whatever. And he's just hoofing it, bro. He's actually kind of just chilling. It looks pretty smooth, but all he's doing is moving things inch by inch. But like he does it in like a way where it's like a rotating. It's just like he's free flying almost. But it does look a little jank, like kind of like a... It looks a little laggy because of how it works, but it works perfectly fine. And Deku even got like some specially designed goggles. His overall gi, he kind of got like a Goku gi, but like for the sleeves and stuff, it's like compression items. So it's like a white gi with black, something like that. Or you could just imagine Goku gi with black, whatever you want to do. Or kind of like Goku, Black Goku. It's kind of like that, but white and then black, dark black for the gi. So he has to mitigate what he moves in. He even has like a little cap or like has his hair done a certain way. So he's able to use less stamina and less energy per se on his overall flying. And he's just like actually kind of chilling it for real. He even brought some food and like got some food pills and learned recipes and shit. So Deku's really living like Larry. So he sees a plane and he's like, yeah, I am a little bit tired. Not really. He just kind of flexing to himself a little bit. And like he hops on the plane, and what he does too while he's like fully resting is if like the plane starts, it's really not moving fast, but if it was, he's putting basically the arrows or activating his quirk to keep him in place. And since the car thing's always moving, he just can keep repeating that on span. And so he's just sitting there eating like an apple or a couple of food pills, drinking a little bit. While like a little girl's like, hey mommy, look, there's a man on the plane. And she's like, hey, go to sleep, or like something like that, like not believing her. And Deku waves at her, and the little one's like, ah, and just like, oh, that's cool, right? Just like a little wholesome moment, right? And Deku just gets up, stretches a little bit, says, whew. And then he looks at the little one and says, bye. And she's like, bye, mister. And then he just, and falls down. She's like, oh. And then bro just flies back up and then just kind of blasts off. But like, nothing too crazy, because like, I'm not gonna say he going at light speeds, because I don't want the power scaling to get messed up. But he can move pretty fast, okay? And so he just, and then he's just going, bro. He's at like a comfortable pace or whatever, bro. And he's just chilling. But he's like, you know what? I don't have to rush back home, because like he's still got like a month or so before we hit canon, like see episode 1, season 1 type beat, right? So bro is kind of just chilling, and like he's like, you know what? Let me check around with the locals, right? And so he's kind of really exploring a bit of like Japan and like other areas within the area, but I'll just say Japan because that's where the story's taking place in. He sees like something like people in an urban area kind of trying to move some stuff, and Deku just kind of helps him out a little bit, bro. Just moves all this stuff with ease and just be like, yeah, bro. And they're like, older guys like, thank you very much. Is there anything we could do to repay you, blah blah blah. And Deku's just like, bring me the baddest bitches. And then they're like, okay. And then so they do, and then bro just like, all right, bet. And he also told him like, to bring the poor ones too, right? And so that dude just like, yes sir, bring me the foods, the alcohols, and everything, right? And like one dude's like big mad, right? Like, oh, he's just using us, I can't believe you're letting this happen, blah blah blah. Like, just talking mad heavy, right? And he's like, well, we wouldn't have made it towards winter if you didn't do this great deeds for us, blah blah, on some shit like that. And it's like, so whatever he wants, we're giving it. And so it's kind of like that. Degu's just like, all right. And he's the only one at the table. The females are serving him like apple juice, because like even he could drink and sweet up in the top of him, but like, I don't want to drink, right? And so Deku's just kind of like, all right. He's like, hey, what y'all doing? And all the other villagers and all that type of stuff is like, what? This wasn't for me. This was for y'all, bro. Y'all gotta celebrate. Cause look, y'all was almost done. I just came through and helped out. He's like, wait, then why did you ask for the baddest bitches? He's like, I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of funny. It was funny to me. And they just like, oh. And so they have a little party and shit. And, that was eating a good amount of food. He like, I eat a lot, so we gonna have to run it. So Deku's on some Goku beat. He's just going through it, bro. Eating the bones, eating the chicken legs, all of this stuff. Or vegan, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you want for your mental, doesn't matter. He eating good as come diddly, my boy. I shit you not, okay? And so after he does that or whatever, he's just like, all right, I'm good. I'm out this bitch, right? He getting ready to skedaddle. And it's late at night, and they're like, no, please, spend the night, or something like that, like, stay, rest up before you go to your journey or whatever. And he's like, all right, bet, bro. So Deku end up, chilling out or whatever, and let's just say a couple of baddies, whatever your baddie is, that a couple of baddies come through, and Deku's like, and then, we flash forward. It's unspecified of what did happen, because it's like, did it happen or did it not happen? And it's unconfirmed. It's implied, but it's unconfirmed. And so the next morning hit or whatever, Deku's doing his like daily type stretch videos on some shit, right, bro hitting that whole, he meek, nice and low, bro, making sure his body is nice and flexible, bro. He doing this when he's wake up, bro, because when you wake up, your body extra like, it's not even warmed up, bro. This just, bro, is warm up, bro. He even like moves like the blood around a little bit too, just to kind of get his body warmed up a little bit, and starts that mean deep stretches, bro. Just and then we could say like a wannabe villain try to come through, and Deku just like, yeah, nah, bro. And so he just like sees bro and be like, hey, bro, walking all evil, like, bro, hey, bro, why you moving like that, bro? And bro just like, and Deku just, no. Hit some light judo on bro, and just like, no. And then just put bro to the ground, just like, and he's like, hey, bro. He even like toss one like dude like his phone number, like the village head, and he's like, hey, bro, anyone ever try to come through, just holler at your boy. And before bro can leave, a little girl comes through or something and gives bro a basket and says, thank you, mister, for being so kind, and like a whole bunch of other shit. And Deku's like, all right, word to gang. It's like, I don't really need the food, but shh, who gonna deny the free foods, right? And so bro dips out, and like he does this for like maybe a month or so, and then he ends up, you know, making it back. He's just like on top of a building, bro. He's just like, whew. It's nice. Yeah, he just kind of coldly chilling with like a kind of like a cloak or cape type beat, bro. He's like, damn, bro, I haven't been here in a minute. he was thinking about his mom. He's like, bro, I already know my mom gonna be on some bug. He's like, yeah, oh well. And bro just plops down, bro. And I'm gonna say it started becoming night, and he just started kind of walking around these streets like, damn. And he even passed by the fight. He like, damn, I wonder how bro's doing with the dojo. Like, he wondered a lot of stuff. Plus, he wanted to low-key go talk to the sensei. But he's like, nah, bro probably sleep. So he just kind of like feeling like he old, even though he not, but he is. And he's like, eesh. He's just kind of going around. And then like, bro heard something. And like, this is going to be one long night for our hero here. Bro hears something, and he's like, what the hell is going on? So he pulls up, and he sees a blonde-headed girl in a school uniform chasing somebody with a knife, and he's just like, why? So he basically pulls up between them and is like, what's going on here? So what happened here is she started doing a Hotoga type beat, right, bro? She's like, I want to become this person, or she just want to stab you. And he's like, no, you don't become like a person by stabbing them. And he gives her like a typical hero monologue, and we'll just say it's like a hero that she's doing this to, but like it's like one of those low tier heroes, right? And then all you hear is like someone bouncing, and Deku's like, what in the hell? And then he just turns around and just sees staying right behind him just die. And bro's like, excuse me, back your ass up, bro. And he just right, and then Stain gets pulled back, bro. But like as he got pulled back, bro, he threw like a kunai, and like some of Deku's blood's on the kunai. And so bro backs up next to Toga. He's like, who the hell is bro? And Toga's just like, what? She just kind of sees bro bloodied a little bit. She's like, who am I? And so she gets a little distracted. She's like, who are you? And then Stains turns around, bro. It's like, someone else was trying to take my prey. I don't remember how Stains talks, so this is gonna be the best I can do. He's like, someone else was trying to take my prey. No matter. And he looks at bro and says, you're already weak as it is. And like he gets a little bit of blood, licks it, and then bro gets paralyzed, and then he's about to go kill bro, and Deku just pulls up behind him. He's like, hey bro, what are you doing? And then Deku actually missed, and he was like, whoa. Bro gets on top of the roof, and he's like, who are you, kid? And Deku was like, who are y'all? I was trying to go home. I'm tired. I've been flying for unknown amount of time. And then Stain just is on Deku's bumper, bro. And bro's like, damn, bro was fast. Like, he just wasn't ready for it. Cause like, you gotta think, bro's been training with motherfuckers basically that just had straight hands, right? Or like had some quirk that made them strong. Or like had some type of like quirk advantage, right? He hasn't fought no one that's like, that is just good with their hands, period, bro. Not like, you know, on some quirk type beat, right? And Deku's like, what the? he weaving, but like it's kind of coming close, right? And then Deku like sidesteps, bro, and like kind of gets back, gets some distance, and he's like, hey, he's like, how about this? I'll let you do a little stabby, get a little blood or whatever. if you would be so kind and like, I don't know, help me fight this lunatic. And she's like, okay. And then so it's Deku and Toga versus Stain, right? And so they proceed to start the fighting. So the fight's fairly good, but Deku can't like go super crazy because like he's by civilization, he's by people, so he can't just like unleash like any of his like big hitters. So he's got to keep like a lot of his stuff condensed. And as I told you prior to, Deku is still on that learning aspect. He hasn't learned how to like maximize and efficiently control his ship. So this fight goes on for a little bit, and Stain's moving cold with it. Like he'll use one weapon, but use the other hand, throw a couple of weapons, and then throw another weapon, ricochet. So by the time that Toga and Deku's like getting into the fight or whatever, Deku's just kind of like cut up, and he's like, God. He's tired, okay? Because he was also flying. He's struggling because you waste energy. It's hard to describe, but you waste energy more when you're trying to conserve energy the wrong way, if that makes any sense. So it's just kind of like he's letting a lot of unnecessary movements happen while trying to control it. Because when he was training, he could kind of just let loose because they're on like the mountains and shit. So he never had to worry about refined control. He always practiced it, but it was never like a hard focus, right? So he's struggling. Todoroki, Toga's just kind of looking at him like, hey, so she's cut up too. But Stain hasn't had a chance to get to like any of the things, right? And so Deku's just like, this blood loss is kind of hurting for real. So him and Stain go right back at it, bro. Deku, he started landing a couple of blows. He on some Naruto combo, just and before he get that kickoff, Stains puts his blade like right there, bro. And Deku got a re-ring, bro. Hit him in the noggin, bro. Gets slapped in his calf, and he's and then Stain just kind of slides back and says, "You're pretty good, kid. I don't know why you're protecting these false heroes." And he's like, "Hey, man, look. Ow. Come on, man. Can we not, like, can we calm this down?" And Stain like gets ready to lick his blade, bro. And Todoroki, Toga just pops out the woodwork. Just she picked up some of the old knives, and Stain we. He's like, damn, that girl's fast. I almost forgot about her. And then she pulls up, stabby, and and Deku's just kind of watching this. He says, man, first order of business, he starts sealing up like the wounds. He's like speeding up his healing process by a little bit, but it still takes stamina, so it's not like a free regen. As he's doing this, he's also compressing a whole bunch of air, and then like he's like condensing it, and then he's just like, Remember, a lot of this stuff is untrained compression. So he just aims it and then says, Toga, move out of the way. And then she just like jumps up, but like, you know, she does that shit elegantly as hell, right? So she just, and then he just fires that bitty boy at Stain, right? And Deku's got like a clean shot. And then like as the explosion's hitting him, it's literally Stain looks and see a bloody kunai, and then like a decent size explosion, but it's like, you know, city level. And Stain, like as you see Stain, he's like, whew, like you can see marks. Like it's like he kind of like Cell when he got hit with the Final Flash, but like on like a lower scale. And like you just see the burnt marks on bro, and he's just like, whew, that was close. I didn't know which knife, you know, I didn't know which kunai or like, you know, shuriken that was, bro. And Deku's just like, why can't I not move? He lost all movement, bro. He's like, why can I not move? And bro is like, what? And then Stain just walks up, and then Toga's like, what are you doing, buddy? And he's like, I can't move my body. I think it's his quirk. And then she's like, oh, don't worry, I'll protect you until, and then she can't move neither because he got another one. It was one of the ones Toga threw at him earlier. And he's just like, I'm not gonna lie to you, kid. You're not my prime target, but I might have to kill you because you might be a problem when you get older. And so as, Stan's walking or whatever, he walks past them and they're just like sitting there looking at each other. And Deku just he can't even really move for real. He looks over and that other hero from earlier is still stuck. Bro been stuck the whole time, bro. And this fight been going on for like a good 2 hours, bro, because it just kind of got dark, right? So this fight been going on for a good little minute, bro. And so Deku's just like, fuck. He's like, damn it, this dude's strong, really strong. I got a little arrogant thinking I was gonna just beat everybody, but I didn't consider my surroundings. Damn it. He's like, fuck, I can't move. He was like, wait, why don't I just use my quirk? And he starts analyzing and thinking like how bro's quirk works and all that other factors. And he's like, what's his face has been sitting there for a minute. Deku realizes he's actually starting to get some movement back, but he's like, wait, to be fair, I don't need to move. And Deku just starts breathing. He can't move like all the extra, but he's breathing. Just starts breathing in and out, and he's just like, here we go. While this is happening, Toga's low-key drinking some of Deku's blood. Like, we're just gonna let that happen, okay? That's just happening in the background. You just kind of see her just kind of, and you're just like, why? So Deku just like, here we go. Now, boom, and like he's using his whole quirk to move his body, so it requires a lot of mental effort, but like he's not moving on his own. And then Stan's just like, now where was I? And then he gets his sword and just and then Deku just punches him like into a building or like a wall of some sort, concrete wall. And Stan's like, I think that kid broke a rib. So he pops out, and before he pops out, Deku's like still struggling because he's like trying to control his whole body, and that's very hard, right? Because like a lot of the movements you do are subconscious, so he's making all of it conscious. And like Deku's looking, trying to see if bro's up yet, and he's trying to move his body normally, and he's like, I still don't got full movement yet. So a whole bunch of kunais and stuff come out, and Deku's just like, he's just like, he doesn't need to, but he just puts his hand out, and he's just like, he projects all the trajectory of them, and they all miss. And then Stain just leaps out, bro, just with his two like trusted katanas, bro. And Deku's just like, he's really running on fumes right now. Like he's getting to that point, and so Deku just weaves all of it with the quirk and also makes like the surrounding part of it move around, bro. So he's like, I just need to land like a couple more good hits. He's like, I don't need to beat him, I just need to get out of here. And then he thinks about the hero, and he's like, I don't know if I can even help, bro. And then so he pow, and he realizes that his blood's starting to pump. Even though this isn't how it works, we'll just make it some weird phenomena. Oh, no, I actually got it way to work. And he thinks about it. He's like, well, if I'm getting movement and what's his face been down for long, and Toga looks like she's still out of it, what if it's his digestion? So what Deku ends up doing, right, is he ends up like reaching for bro, and bro dodges it, and then like goes in, and then Deku just kind of like pushes all his other stuff back a little bit, and then just like touches bro's stomach. And he like focuses really hard, and he's just like, and it's like a air raw single, bro, like compressed air, and just sends back, or like a gentle palm, and he just he realizes that he's straining himself, because it works when it's air or like matter or himself, but when he's trying to do it on other people, like on a detailed level, it does take a good bit out. Plus he's trying not to kill the person, he's just trying to subdue them. So what ends up happening is that happens, bro gets sent back, and then Deku realizes he can move again. He's like, all right, I don't have time to play. So Deku says, yeah, I'm gonna have to use it, bro. And he just says, blood pump. And like it's on some it's cool as hell, right? And then a whole bunch of red steam starts to emit, bro, and Deku's just, he's just whew, he starts stretching, and he's like, yeah, that's the nutrients I needed, bro. And like, you see the basket that the girl had, and some of the food's like kind of like the basket itself is beat up a little bit, but he like opens that up, and there's he's not wasting no time. And as he's chewing, as he's like getting close, he's using some of like the air to like dice it up so he can eat it faster, to make sure it's fully munched, no pun intended. And so after he does this, bro, okay, he does this, he eats the food, and Stain's like, wait, he shouldn't be able to move yet. Wait, as he thinks about it, what if when he hit me and then Deku says no, he like makes like a spiral air pressure, right? And what he ended up doing is he takes all of like the kunais and all the other weapons out of Stain's reach, right? And Stain does nothing but like stabs the ground, and he's like holding his ground. And then Deku says, this is the final round, bro. And then they go at it, bro. But it's straight hands, right? Because Stain like gets a sword, right? And then throws it. And then Deku just flicks that, bro. And I mean, when he put it into the wall, he put it into the wall. Like, it's glued in there damn near. And then Stain does another thing, bro. He gets his sword, and they actually just start throwing duking hands, bro. And Deku just weave, meet. He's throwing, when he lands a hit, you feel it, right? But Stain not no rookie, bro. He still know how to throw hands too, so it's me. And he throwing his fair little punches in there too. And he like gets the sword angle it. Deku dodges. Bro lunges back at him, bro. Throws the sword up. Deku back waits. He like, and then Stain does the little look up thing, and then Deku's just staring at him. And he just, and then Stain's like, oh shit, here this kid comes, and then pow, it just kicks him in the solar plexus, bro. And then jumps up and just, it's like a combo. He hits him with an elbow and then knee as he's falling, and then just hits him with like a couple of good, strong, fast blows, right? And like Stain's like, god damn, this kid's strong. And bro's tired. He's, whew. Plus, he's also using like his Kaioken or his Kaioken equivalent. He's, god, dog, I'm tired. And then Stain's just like, and then bro pulls out like two knives or like two very sharp items, and he's like, I'm not done yet. I'm killing this fake hero. And then Deku just like grabs Toga, and then grabs bro, like he just grabs him and pulls out the rope that he always has with him because it's plot convenience, and he's just like and he just looks at him. He's like, bro, think about it. If you kill someone, they never have a chance to redemption. But if you put the fear of God in them, the fear may make them change. And he's like, but I'm done here. I don't have no more energy to play with you. It's just Stain, no. And then he starts releasing his killer intent. Where do you think you're going, boy? I'm not done here. This world must know. This world must be cured and ridiculed of all its false heroes. Deku just gets livid, like, bro, I'm not in the mood of it. I want to go home and see my mommy. Like, bro's losing, right? And so he dealt with a Domineer for 4 years, so he knows a little thing too about intimidation, bro. He just like flares up, bro, and just gets in bro's face, bro, and says, I said that's enough. And just, he doesn't even punch him, bro. He just like yield, and then just walks away. I say walk away, but in reality what happened was bro walked, and then he vanished out, and Stain was just like, damn, that kid was able to release more killing intent than me. And then Stain just kind of collapses, but before he does, he like goes to more semi-safe and just dips out, bro. And then Deku gets to the hospital, takes like the native hero or like any random hero, throws them in there, bro. He's tired, and he's just like, all right, okay. And then like him and Todoroki, him and Toga goes to like another area that's really far away, And let's just say it's somewhere with food. And Deku starts grubbing, bro. He's just he just sits down for a minute. And Toga's just like, I still can't move. And bro's thinking like, damn, does bro quirk not have a range? He's like, bro better not use those, damn. But when he blew it away, he thought about it. He was like, nah, I blew off most of that blood, bro. And so he's like, ugh. And Deku just starts doing it. He takes a position, bro, and he starts deep breathing, bro. Just because he's trying to recover a lot of the stamina that was used, right? So bro starts breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And he's recovered about a good 50%, right? So he just starts stretching to make sure his body's okay. And then like while he's at it or whatever, he goes into like a shop that's still open or whatever and gets some clothes because his clothes are kind of bloody. Or whatever. He gets some clothes for him, he gets some clothes for Toga, and he fixes his clothes and he fixes Toga's clothes. And she was all being shy and shit. He's like, bro, I've seen much more than what I'm about to see now. You better, do you want to be in these bloody clothes or what, bro? So he fixes her up, bro, and they chill out for a little bit. But what happens next is more interesting. So basically, him and Toga, they kind of in a struggle lows, right? So now they gotta deal with more bullshit, right? Because they escaped, bro. It's raining. You know, they tired, okay? Because, like, they damn near had to fight for their life. Deku saved somebody. Now she with him. Like, they could photo, right? They thought it was all good. Then a mugger come through. It don't matter. You can imagine anyone. It don't matter, right? A mugger come through with the blicky looking at these niggas like run the pockets. We'll say it's two, right? Deku's just like, yeah, we're not doing this, bro. And he just... We'll say Toga's like they fell because it's raining or something. She's on top of him or whatever. He just pow pow, one shot, bro. You gotta also remember Deku was being holding back and shit for like a good little juicy second. Cause like, come on, he couldn't fight all out, but like they in like more of an open area. So like Deku did hit him with that Yami. While Deku did that or whatever, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a second. You know, I'm a little tired for real. Toga took the perfect opportunity as instructed by Deku. Was like, hey, yeah, go ahead and drink some of their blood. We'll worry about the rest later. We'll worry about the rest later. And Toga was like, okay. And like, you know how Toga is. The baddest bitch in the show. Second to like Uraraka, I think. I don't know yet. But anyways, so she drinks the blood. She does that. She don't kill him or anything. She just gets like a little bit. It don't matter. They sitting down, they tired because like Deku's exhausted and Toga's exhausted. Like they was damn near in a fight for the life like not that long ago, okay? So they just sitting there shunk. They struggling. And then one of the villains or like one of the no-name motherfuckers just like, I don't know, gust of wind, water, it doesn't matter, Jesus himself pushes these dudes and they get like sent flying very far, bro. I mean mad fucking distance, right? Him and Toga looking at each other while they're flying like Deku's got his eyes closed and meditating and Toga's just kind of in the air with like a Toga like expression, just like Izuku? And he's like, we're in the air, aren't we? Yeah. I hate it here. And then like Deku opens his eyes and it's like he's in like meditation position. He's just looking down like, yeah, that's a lot of stamina I'm about to lose. Then he looks down. He's like, he sees someone getting their ass kind of whoops for real, bro. And he's like, damn, he need to fight back. And then like he sees it, he's like, oh, I probably should. He grabs Toga and he's just like, hey, and then just. It's just like a damn near torpedo missile of some sort, right? Like, bro was kind of getting jumped for real, right? And so Deku's just like new technique, water pistol or something, right? And he just boom! It's almost like some Naruto shit, like water dragon jutsu and shit, right? And boom, right? Boom, bam, hot dog and a biscuit. And that happens, that pulls up. I mean, that pulls up. They pull up, and they come to help this dude. They don't know who it is. But as they were falling, Deku was telling Toga, like, hey, Toga, transform, like, use your quirk. He was like, hey, Toga, transform, use your quirk. And Deku was like, yeah. They plop down, bam, they get on that shit, right? They in there, right? And then when Deku dropped down, he's right in front of bro, but like he used, I don't know, don't ask how he just did it. Like he could have ripped something off, but like he's got like a whole like mask and something on, bro, to like hide his face. Threw Toga at like an angle, right? So she like dropped out a couple of these other like no-name thugs, and she's like, Eraserhead, is that you? And then he's like, yeah, what's it to you? And he's like, who are you? Are you with them? And he's like, no, I'm here to help. And he's like, I don't think I'm getting any sleep tonight. No, we're here to help. And Toga is like, you know, transform or whatever. And she's like, I took care of the rest of them as master. And but like Aizawa and Deku's just like, what? But Deku's like quickly react and played with it. Good, servant. Good job. Okay, what's the status report? And Aizawa's just like, are y'all vigilantes? Y'all seem kind of young to be being vigilant. He's like, do you want the help or not? So we'll make it where it's like some type of like criminal boss or something. And with this timing and stuff, it low-key would be perfect, right? Because Aizawa's always asleep majority of the time because he's always up at night. So it would make perfect sense for him to be actively doing stuff. So they're running through, and like him and Toga, they're going at it, right? They're and Deku's like, since there's a lot of rain too, oh yeah, he getting people. As I was doing his thing, Toga's just meek. You know, she's got like a crazy expression on her face, right? So they're putting work in, and then they end up making it to this dude, and this dude's strong. He not weak, bro. He got like a really strong quirk that I gotta make up, so like give me a second. I'll say, think about Naruto, the third Raikage, bro. It's like that, dude, right? So bro is just strong for no reason, right? And he's got a strong physique. And like all his goons got beat or whatever, and we could just say they had like a mini tough fight, but bro come through and he's just like, oh. It seems like you brought a help, Eraserhead, but don't think this is gonna work out like it did the last time. He said, he just, and Aizawa's like, shit. Bro pulls up on him, and then Aizawa, before he could even like activate his quirk, he or like let's say he had it activated, but then he had a blink. Bro gets like hit in the schnoggin, bro. And then Toga, Deku just like, oh, okay. They look at each other like mutually speaking to each other. They're just like, I don't think we're getting sleep tonight. And then they just start duking it, bro. Just me. Bam. Speed-wise, Deku can keep up, but he's like he's actively keeping the electricity from entering to his body. Because like, when he was doing his training, there was one person that used lightning or whatever, and bro was slick with it. He'll hit him, let the lightning do its thing. Bro can't move, get beat on, so he knows how to deal with it. And he's like, Toga, watch out for the electricity, watch out for the lightning, because if he touches you, slowly but for surely you'll get paralyzed, so watch out. And then like, but as he says that, you just see this big burly buff dude just pulls up on Toga. I don't know why he flipped upside down, but he flipped upside down and doing a karate chop, right? Toga weaves it. Bro's like literally just jumps up off the air and says, I'm not done with you, come here. And Toga get grabbed, bro. And then Deku screams, release your quirk. it's always knocked out. It doesn't matter right now. And then that happens, right? She releases it. And since the person she copied was like a little bit taller than her, she was able to get out, and she like goes for like the eye and just misses. No, I'm not even gonna say she missed. I think that'd be fair, like to hit the eye, just and then like she like jumps and falls down, and Deku's just like, don't worry about the fall, I got you. So she's like right next to him or whatever, in like that like suit thing that she wears. I think she wears, I don't know. Regardless, she's either like in like that weird bathing suit like thing or in her regular clothes, one of the two. And Deku's just like, okay, good. And he's just like, he falls down. The big burly man just falls down. And he's just like, why you? And then just, and then just, you'll pay for that. And Deku's like, man, if you don't shut, bro just pulls up on Deku, and he's like, oh, bro wasn't joking. This is gonna hurt. And you just see a flash of electricity and just bust open the building. Building's broken open, bro. Rain's going out. Deku's still right there, bro. Like all the thing that he had covered on him for a while, a lot of his clothes are battle damage and shit. Good thing he threw his backpack down on the floor before the explosion. But he's just like, oh. So this is how Goku be feeling when his clothes get battle damaged. I'm a little angry. I would wear the same thing every day if every other day I was losing. And then so bro's just like, you survived that, but you won't survive this. Toga comes through, and she's just like, you won't hurt him. And then bro says, all right, that's enough. Grabs Mama by the wrist, bro, and just hits her with a mean shock therapy, my boy. And just and just on her back, bro, and just start hitting her with that supreme punishment, bro. And then just send her out flying, bro. She just like in pain, bro, sobbing, right? Deku's like, see, me personally. And then bro just says, all right, bro, I'm not holding back, bro. He said, so he started fighting serious forms, bro. He said, shit, fuck it. He and just said, and then he realizes too, when they were coming in, most of the people that are here are like low lives and shit, right? So he might not have to hold back, so he just pulls them on bro with mad speed, bro, and just knees him to the noggin, bro. Just elbow, good elbow, good blows, right? Just weave, kick him in the solar plexus, bro. And then he hits a drop kick, tornado style, bro. He jumps, spin, gets sent to the blast zone, pussy boy, and then drops him, bro. Get out, get your GD, bro. He, you know that dramatic, like, little spin back roll, bro? That's what he got hit with, bro. He, but immediately powers up, bro. Just, and then goes right back, but Deku's right in his face and just hits him with one of those. Too slow. Almighty push. And then bro said, almighty what? And got hit with the G-force, bro. He said goodbye. Boom. Bro got pushed back a good chunk of a distance, bro. And like the little building that they're in is pretty like decently sized, right? And bro, Deku's just out with his hand out like, I'm him, huh? I mean, not him, I'm him, cool, bro. Like, fuck with me. And then he just pulls bro forward and just, I'm charging this one up from 3 years ago. And then just, bow. Bro countered that. He said, oh, you got the hands like that, huh? I guess I could really try. Deku said, excuse me, nigga? I don't care that I'm not black. Excuse me? What the fuck you mean try? I thought that was your power. What you mean try? Bro blocked the hit, kicked Deku back with like a light little something, bro, and said, let me get serious. He said, shit started cracking. Deku said, ew, the fuck's going on? He said, do you not know, my boy? And he took a stance similar to like Luffy's doing it gear for the first time. Do you not know? Electricity is very beautiful, right? Lightning. Because it's about a positive and negative charge. And advanced applications can entail many, many things, such as, I don't know, controlling energy around you. And bro started, he started shaking. Everything around him started shaking, just. And Deku said, "Excuse me? Why you moving different?" And so bro just became imagine how Luffy looked in Gear 4, but imagine that a Japanese kind of folklore, kind of big burly sumo-ish kind of vibe. That's what Deku got hit with, right? Bro said, "Watch this," and just and bro's not that much. He's not a giant on some Susanoo type beat, but he's bigger than a Baki character almost. He's big, but not giant, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so he does that, bro. And Deku's just oh. He's shit. He grabs Azawa, bro. I mean, he said, "Fuck it, I'm going top speed, bro." He picks up Azawa, kicks bro, speeds over to Toga, kicks her, grabs them, bro, and throws these dudes, bro, mad out of the radius, bro, somewhere nice and safe. And Deku said, "Oh hell nah, you got me fucked." Bro did this pretty fast too. He just hits one of these mean little air compressions, bro. He said, "You know what? I got something nice and special for you, bro. I don't want the phone to fall." He's "I got something nice and special for you, bro." And just said, he said, he said, "I'm gonna hit you with this air pressure, supreme, mass love of care, my boy. Get ready, get right, get with it, pussy boy." So he does that shit, right? And bro just said, "Watch this." And then bro's lightning is just DBZ type blast, bro. You're done for. You're cooked, right? Deku just let it fly. And then the whole damn near building. No, you don't. The whole building, bro. I mean, the whole building goes kaboomy, okay? That shit goes kaboof. Building now, no building, right? Some of the recruits, everyone got caught in that explosion. Giant ass explosion, right? Deku is not having it, right? He oh, this hurts. Oh, he's battle damage, but he's not on that "I can't fight no more" type shit. You know what I mean? He's on that "This hurts a lot, Charlie. Please give me some help, Charlie. Why did you bite me, Charlie?" He's going through that because he's went through far more worse abuse. This is just more of a very strong inconvenience. But damn. So, bro, the fucking lightning bitch, bro. That nigga, he just seems like you're able to keep up with me. I wish I was able to fight Azawa, but he wasn't even able to help me in my base form, let alone one of my transformation. Deku heard, he said, "One up? Bro, who hurt you?" "Azawa, he hurt me. It's my first day of a villain." He said, No, stop. Nobody. Me, not DK, not the subscribers, not the peeps. We do not give a fuck about your backstory. We don't care. Bro got angry. He said, "I'm gonna be a reoccurring guy," and then just charges at Deku, bro. He said, "Nah, man, let me get right, bro." And they just start duking it, bro. And you just seen, it's two titans going at it, bro. Just bam, bam, bam. But they're going at crazy speed, so it's mini shockwaves reverberating and shit, bro. Damn, Dyslexia fighting me on that word, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it's just bam, 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 and just getting faster, 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 and it's just bow, bow, kicks, weave. The choreographics that would be happening right now is pretty crisp. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Deku hits a mean weave. See how low you can get. Bro says, "No, you don't, bro." Winds that leg back up. just Deku says block, bro. It's like smooth as hell, bro. They going at it for like a good little minute, bro. I'm gonna say a clean 30, bro. And like it's been nighttime for a minute, but like a clean good little 30 minute, bro. Maybe 45 if you feeling good about it. Like, come on, bro. So this happened. Azawa's like, where are we? And Toga's like, I think Deku's still fighting the dude, or Zuko. And Zawa's like, fighting. Oh, his vision is still blurry, right? He said, God damn. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad it isn't me. And Deku realizes that they're conscious, and he's like, well, you know, y'all can help in any time. And he looks at Aizawa and says, wait a minute. There would be some light flashback about how electricity can affect the nervous system and other parts of the body, blah, blah, blah. And Deku literally tells Aizawa, don't activate your quirk until you go to a doctor. While he's duking it out, hence you. Because if you activate your quirk, your eyes might like explode or something, bro. Just trust me, bro. And Toga's like, hey, look, I've only known the guy for about a couple of hours, and I think you should trust what he's saying. Like, yeah. And Aizawa's just like, fuck it. And Aizawa starts to do the get up. Toga starts to do the get up, and they're like, we're coming to help. And throughout like the intervals of breaks, I'll say the breaks may have been longer to like stretch the time out to make this next part make sense. But Toga's like, well, let's see if what he said is right. She looks at the knife that she took when she stabbed bro, and she just licks it, bro. And then she's like, all right, he did have a theory. Okay, time out. For Toga's quirk awakening, I think literally she just had like one person that gave her some type of kindness. I think her quirk awakening would have happened. Like I'm not hating on whoever the creator is of My Hero, but I'm totally under the pretenses that like, I don't know, if like she had any love or any help at all, I think she would have hit her quirk awakening, because it might have been a psychological thing, because you're telling me you have to feel very strong to use someone else's quirk when you absorb. I don't think that's the case, even though that is the case in story. I think that might be the case with the psychological shit, just like how Twice was afraid to use his power but he still could do it. I think it might be one of those things. She has to feel like she cares about that person more than she does. That's what I think. So if Deku hit her with his normal Deku like theories, I think she would have been like, that makes sense. I'm gonna try that now. And then she hits the hoe. Makes sense. All right. So anyways, so she does that, and she's just like, and then she just starts, she transforms, and it's like slightly dramatic. And she's like, her transformation looks kind of like her, but like with more muscles. And she's just like, okay. And then she like starts concentrating. I don't need to love them. I just need to access their DNA or some type of weird something. I don't know. And then she does it. And then starts using it. She's like, God damn, this hurts. Oh, he was right though. And Aizawa's like, what in the heck? And then they're like, wait, yes, come here. And then they make a plan or whatever, right? And we're doing this in reverse order, right? So we'll pan back to Deku with the fight. Good hand. He started losing though, cause like bro getting hit with a lot of these heavy hits, bro. There's a weight class for a reason, bro. And he's like 13 or like about to be 14, bro. So he get hit with that. Oh, great heavens. And then, bro, yeah, I'm gonna hit you with that Dempsey, bro. I saw this some Ippo, bro. Watch this, bro. He said, oh, God damn it. He's trying to back up, bro, so he can get right, bro. But every time he tried to back up, bro said, nah, bro, where you going at, bro? Hold up, Dempsey roll, bro. And bro just, and Deku just, punish. And the Deku just like, yeah. He said, okay, all right, I can do it. He said, all right, I'm done. He said, wait, what? I'm done. He said, I learned this one from Avatar, bro. And then literally, I shit you not, for like a nanosecond or like a really small amount of time, okay? Everything stopped. The rain briefly stopped. Time slowed down. And bro just, and like gathered a whole bunch of condensed energy and just, and then shot like this massive energy, not energy, but like electricity energy S like thing at Deku, right? And bro said, oh, I'm dead. He not even mad. He just like, damn, that's crazy. And then as this is happening, Toga comes through and she just, she does a little jump too, and she redirects the fuck out of it, bro. Like with every fire of her being like, if it was animated, bro, it would be a whole bunch of flashing. But as she's doing it, she's doing like this whole like redirecting bullshit. In like each circle that she does, she loses more and more of like the blood because she only got like however much you would get from stabbing out an eye, so like not that much. And then she like completely just meek, 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 meek. And then like she's just pretty much done for like battle damage. Her skirt and clothes and all that shit is burnt the fuck up. Like she's going through it, okay? She's gone, right? Shit's getting sent up, right? And then bro's just like, what? Fuck it, I'll do it again. Asawa pulls up and he's like, no, you don't. He's like, your quirk doesn't work on me. Get out of my way, fly. And then Zawa just, And then bro said, huh? His whole quirk said, and Sawa just hits him with the meek. He said, damn, that's not gonna do nothing. Bro said, I'm still stronger than you, Asawa. And start hitting Zawa with those fucking throw your lunch up punches, bro. He hold it. And Zawa just, now Toga. He's like, no! He's like holding this dude down, and then Toga gets like a whole bunch of like, I guess, I don't know, maybe like blades she got from like some of these motherfuckers. Don't ask, plot convenience. And then she just start throwing bitty boys at him. And said, and started hitting, bro. It didn't do much damage, but it still hurt. And bro said, you're gonna have to blink soon, Zawa. Maybe bro knows his real name. It sounds cooler saying that. I'll be waiting at any moment. And then Deku said, oh, I get it. Okay. All right. I learned this one from Luffy. Don't forget, Deku's tired as hell. He, blood, curdle. And then red steam, bro. Damn near just looks damn near like a fucking wolf, dragon, something that's cool. Make it up in your own head, damn it. And then bro gets charged at, bro. He like does this coldest like meek, but it's like inches too, bro. So it's like he takes like a full stance, bro, and just target acquired, rocket, and Deku just and like you don't even see him do any motions besides disappear and then like at bro, and then he's like looking bro in the eyes. I hate you. And then like punches bro into like the ether. Azawa lets go of like he lets go or whatever. Sends bro to the ether. Toga just like falls down. She's like, I'm tired. And Azawa's like, God. And he said, Deku said, no, I'm not done yet. He said, Phoom. As bro is flying up, like I mean at crazy speeds, okay? Deku's up there with him, just hitting him with an assault of an assaultment, okay? Just hitting him with everything known to mankind. Bro's spinning as he's doing this, right? They end up going up really high past the clouds type beach, bro. And then he's just like, and Deku's like really fucking tired. And he's just looking at bro. Bro grabs bro by the noggin and says, hey. And bro could activate his quirk, right? But he is tired. But he's still activated. And this is where he fucked up at. And so what ended up happening is, bro, he's like, you think you've won. Please, I'll take all of us out here. And so Deku continues his assaultment as they're going back down, but like in like this like circle like format. And so Deku's like wolf and this dude's dragon that's consuming, like following them. And Aizawa sees it and he's like, oh, I don't got it in me. Damn it. And then he's like, wait, Toga, now. And the flashback could have easily been them making the game plan, but come on, like that's obvious. So, and then Toga does her transformation shit. I don't know why, it just feels right. And then they're just like, wait, and then Toga opens her eyes and just blinks. Bro said, wait, what? I should still be able to use my quirk. But the part of the quirk that was activated is already on Deku's signal, right? So Deku's going down. And then Toga's like, I can't hold it no more. And then she blinks. And then Aizawa's like, that's my time. And then he does it, right? So bro, it's like bro kept getting hit with the unable to use this quirk. And then they all pass out or whatever, right? And so boom, 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 boom. And Deku finally gets like near where everyone else is at. And he's just like, and bro said, they're all out of juice. It's just me and you now, bro. Not Deku. Bro tries to grab Deku and Deku just said, nah. He jumps up, gets hit by the dragon. And so this is where it becomes like this weird hybrid of like a dragon wolf like thing. And Deku says, no. And this is going to be on some Natsu's type shit, right? He says, nah, Aizawa told me about you, like, as they were coming. You do trafficking of innocent people. You, bully small-time businesses. And it's a whole bunch of soppy, like, shit where he's just, like, downright devious, right? And you think you're going to get away with it? I'm not having it. And dude, bro come down with that heel maker, right? And just, bam! Bro's like, wait, hold up, what's going on? Deku takes a step, just, this is for every person you hurt. Me. You thought you was going to get away with it? Boom! Bro hitting that slumber again. But Deku just, Mao, I'm not done with you. Mao. And just getting hit with this brutal, malicious assault of assaultments, okay? All right? It's not good. And so he's just like, nah, bro, this is for all the innocent children. And like, bro's hitting him with like these Natsu like type combos, bro. This is for the innocent children. Me. This is for all the people you've heard. Boom. And we'll say the news reporters are around like vultures, like always, bro. And they're just like, yeah, get that. But like, they're getting the footage, but like not all of it, right? And so Deku just Deku Virage, me, boom, and just like kicks, bro. He just get hit with combos, just and then bro is scared. He's just like, no, his power is just like that guy. And just getting hit with like these life injures. No contest blows, bro. And Deku just says, I hope when you go to Tartarus, boom, you'll remember my name. And then like with everything charged up, it looks all like you see the muscle, the fucking abs, the shit, the fucking fibers, and just, you'll remember my name. Boom. Kick again, and then Deku gets up on some Sanji shit, bro, and just and Meek, 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 meek. Remember me. And then all that electricity just dispersed, and he just. And also, I want y'all to take note too. When the electricity did do that shit or whatever, it slowly, as he was doing it, it became more and more purple because he was already doing that red shit, and he was also already doing that the electricity's blue, blah blah blah. So we'll talk about the aftermath, and then we'll start getting into the actual season 1, season 2, and stuff like that. But I wanted to go ahead and at least get this done of the intro, and then we'll get into like where I make parts, like 10-minute part videos every other day or so. Catch y'all.